Live from the Times Union Center, it's Levack Goz on 104.5 The Team.
It is the homeowner opener, I can't even talk now, for the Siena men's team. The home opener for the women's team is already in the books. It's a W, 70-62 over St. Bonaventure. And joining us right now, head coach of the women's program, Jacques. And you can laugh at me if you want, Coach.
Oh, no.
You can laugh at me. I've ripped my shorts.
With you.
Will you? Because this is, this is my day today.
Listen,
I'm first world problems.
We all have those days. It's okay.
I don't believe you. I feel like I'm on an island here.
I got your back. We all have those days. In fact, I was in Cuba, in case anybody hasn't heard about it. And in our second game, I got all fired up. I had these nice white linen pants on. And, the benches there are a little different than what we might have here. They're just they're wood and there's nails. And I stood up and my pocket got caught. And I thought it was going to be a show for everyone. But luckily, I held it together, and we didn't win the game, but I couldn't really sit under a desk and hide like you, but it was good. My pants were lined. That's one thing I've learned.
Perfect.
Have lining in your pants.
See, it's funny because then it would have been the argument between you and Patsos, the angel wings versus the torn pants.
Yeah.
Who had the better wardrobe malfunction?
Patsos.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That was pretty good.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Coach, big win over St. Bonaventure. How'd you guys get it done?
I just give our kids a lot of credit. The second half, we really buckled down and got the tempo to where we wanted it to be. We put it in a full-court man-to-man press earlier this year and hadn't used it, and we really got after them a little bit, forced some turnovers, and our players believed and really, put the game plan out on the floor and never quit. And I just have to say that the crowd that we had was unbelievable. That's maybe one of the best crowds we've had since I've been here, and, we knew we had a responsibility to all those people in the seats to really give everything that we had, and I'm just grateful that they came out to that game, and hopefully we get a few of them back.
What's the toughest part for you as a coach early in the season? Is it minutes? Is it finding out players' roles? What's so difficult about November basketball?
Well, I think just not necessarily. There's a lot of variables. You just don't, like last night, come on, we shot 16 for 32 from the free throw line. That's horrendous.
Ugh.
We are so much better than that. And I'm standing there looking at our team like, we're going to lose this game because we didn't make free throws. That's in our control, so I think there's some things like that you just have to work through and find a way to win. And I told our players today, when we were watching film, I said, listen, I don't know if that's our rotation. I don't know what our real rotation is going to be, but if any of you are worried about playing time right now, then you have to show me reasons to play you more. But at the end of the day, we won, and that's all that matters, just finding a way to win.
Jacques with us right now. So is there any worry that, like you said, terrible from the free throw line, still get the win, that you get a little complacency through the lineup?
I don't think so. No, I think we've got 4 seniors that have been through some stuff together, and I think we've got a junior point guard who's playing the best basketball she's played yet. I think we've got some sophomores that got a lot of playing time last year. Our freshmen are allowed to be freshmen right now, which is, good and bad. We've always had a rookie come in and do something big for us, but they're allowed to be freshmen right now. And I think that the leadership on our team won't allow complacency. We watched film. We got a good lift in today, and then I told them they should shoot free throws till their arms fall off. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen. Some of them have class at 6, but they're shooting right now. I can guarantee you.
Can you take me through? Because I know some levels of basketball, the old rule was that you have the old running for conditioning. So if you miss X amount of free throws, you have that amount of, I can't call them suicides anymore, but back and forth we'll call them.
Because you can't call anything.
No,
I know, right?
You've got to be politically
What's
correct.
the punishment? I don't even know punishment's now the right word either. What happens when you miss free throws?
Compensation.
In the game?
That's the compensation.
Get yelled at by me. It's not fun.
No conditioning though.
Today was a light day because we have to have a good practice tomorrow going into Harvard and on Wednesday, and they. We're in great shape. Ian, our strength coach, has done a tremendous job. And honestly, because of the practices in August and the game in Cuba, and because we have 4 seniors and their legs can be a little tired as they get older, I'm pretty conscious of that. So, I think that they know that. And I don't want to make them crazy about it. I don't want this to be a reoccurring thing. I just want them to feel good that we found a way to win even when it was ugly. Because we've got a long ways to go. Everybody does right now. We're all just trying to figure it out.
What kind of challenges does Harvard present for you? Because we're joking that they're nerds and they're rich and whatever, but you actually have to take a team out there and play against them.
They're really smart. No, okay, so their center is 6'3" and can finish with both hands, and she's really good. She was all rookie team. She might have been rookie of the year. And then they have a transfer from Stanford at their 4, so they're a really big front line. Their point guard makes them go. She's really, really talented. She jacks a lot of threes and is really explosive. And then they have good pieces. And, I thought it was a really competitive game at our place last year. They were 8-0 or something like that at the time, and we were struggling to really figure ourselves out. So, hopefully beating St. Bonaventure, beating an A10 team in our gym and getting that first one, hopefully we have good focus going into this game. I like traveling. I think Patsos and I actually have that in common. We like traveling. Going to Boston's going to be good for us. We'll walk around Harvard a little bit and, I don't know, talk about Goodwill Hunting or something. But I'm funny today. You guys are laughing at my dumb jokes. No, I mean, they're a very methodical, they're a smart team, as you would expect them to be. So I think if we can get the game up tempo, we'll put ourselves in position to really compete with them.
I just had this image of Coach on the board doing math problems and then somehow in janitor gear. Why are you giving me that look? What? You don't think that would be the case?
I'm just trying to see the dynamic, because when Jimmy gets going trying to explain whatever he wants to explain, you're going to sit there until he figures it all out. Him explaining Goodwill Hunting might take a day.
My question about that movie, right, is does she take him back at the end? You never know.
Oh, that's true.
See, I started talking about girly movies and stuff, and they climbed all over me, Coach. So
all
I'm
right,
not going to.
Sorry.
Because I want to see that.
Sorry. Your listeners, let's talk more about basketball. We have to set better screens. Okay, we have to be better. We got to be better boxing out. And if we push tempo, we should be all right.
I wasn't listening. I was still thinking about the girl thing. Is that true? Were they together at the end? These are things people need to figure out, man.
That your listeners I could give a perspective. They could be better for their wives and their spouses for this.
Yes. See, Coach,
you need to have me on more often.
Listen, you have an open door. You come in whenever you want. Partially because you do intimidate me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're not the only one.
I know. It's like Patsos comes in, he's all blustering, whatever. He don't scare me at all. Coach Jacques comes in, I'm like, yes, Coach, yes, whatever you need, Coach. Yes, what can I do for you, Coach? I asked John Dargenio who would win in one-on-one between you and Patsos.
Oh,
he
really?
said, ask you.
I think someone would get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be Patsos?
I don't know. I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. I don't play anymore because then I get angry, and that's not good.
She's like the Hulk over here.
I'm not. I don't know. No, I mean, I played on a really good college team. We won a lot. I've only lost 10 games in my career, but of course everyone's like, oh, it's D3 or whatever. I'm like, I played at NYU, but I was a journalism major. I wasn't the guy on the board drawing up the, I didn't stay in the math class very long, right? No, I mean, Jimmy and I have a lot in common, but one-on-one, geez, I'm more into yoga, to be honest.
Coach Allie Jackson, getting ready for the season. We love when you're here, and seriously, whenever you want to come on, just let us know.
Thank you. I'll be here anytime.
Especially since you're the one person who's tried to make me feel better about ripping my pants today.
You're going to be just fine.
I know. I just want to go home.
But I want to give a shout out. I want to just give a shout out to the amazing people at Siena who got us a great crowd the other night, and our next home game.
Over 1,000.
Yeah. And our next home game is Florida Gulf Coast, and it's also a fundraiser for hurricane relief. So that's going to be a real tough game for us. That's Monday night. So please come out and support our team. Collins was just named Player of the Week this week. She averaged a double-double against Penn State and in our last game. So. Is this working, or did I get cut off?
Okay. No, you're
I can't hear myself anymore. So, anyways, we got some good things going on. So come out and check our team out and support us.
Absolutely, we'd love to, and I'm not kidding. Come in whenever you want, because you're way more scary than Patsos. I can lock him out.
Oh no,
I'm not saying.
nice.
I'm only kidding. I'm only teasing.
I'm just grateful to be here.